a pastime that occupies many YouTube users. One popular area of vlogging is movie reviewing. Today, we will be delving into the lives of 3 smaller YouTubers and exploring why they sit in front of a camera to tell the world their opinions on what they see on the big screen.
This is just the beginning.
We start out by going over to the United Kingdom, where we meet Jack, the runner of Jack's Channel of Stuff, to discover what inspired him to step in front of the camera. Preparing to start, I was just pretty much trying to get all the gear sorted out, like trying to get a webcam obviously, but also trying to figure out a routine in terms of the films I wanted to go watch and when I could watch them, and trying to watch my money at the same time. So it wasn't that hard trying to start up, it was just trying to find the right stuff to do the right things with. My inspirations are pretty much the big ones on YouTube, like obviously Jeremy Johns, who's like the biggest inspiration to pretty much most people, but also people like Chris Stuckman and AMC Movie Talk. They always do these really insightful look into films and things like that, so I just wanted to do what they do really. I just like telling people what I think about things, and especially films obviously, and I just hope one day more people will start trying to watch my videos and more people will just access my content. To grow my channel further, I think the biggest inspiration is pretty much the people I've met who always comment these nice things, and I always interact with the my fellow YouTubers and fellow movie reviewers, and we're always talking about films and why we love them, and it encourages me to keep doing more videos, and people keep saying my videos are awesome or my reviews are awesome, so every time I hear things like that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to carry on doing this. Next, we go to Simi Valley, California, where we have a duo in the form of Myles Nelson and Wyatt James, who together produce content on their channel, Myles Attempts Reviews.
Well, me and Myles were just talking, I guess, one day, and he was like, hey, I love movies, and I was like, hey, I love movies too. And then we just started talking more about movies, and then one day we were just like, yeah, let's make a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, as you could see on my channel, I have an Iron Man 3 review from back in 2013. And I've always wanted to do movie reviews. I just wanted to do it, and I went up to him. I didn't really know him at all. I was just like, let's do this together. And I was like, yeah, come to my house. There's so many inspirations. It's really started out with Jeremy Johns, who was the first guy I watched. I think like everyone else, back in 2010, I stumbled across his Inception review, and ever since, I was in this internet blogosphere. But also Chris Stuckman, Schmoes Know, AMC Movie Talk, like these guys, I've seen what they did. I knew I wanted to put content out like what they're doing.
We do it because, it's something that we can do for fun. It's a little bit of a hobby.
Even if I never get an audience, I have always want to just put myself out there in some way, shape, or form, because I feel like it's sort of selfish to keep it to myself.
Maybe the hopes of one day being famous, possibly.
YouTube famous.
YouTube famous, get invited to all those parties that no one really goes to.
I really would love to be in a place where I don't want to be just condensed as a YouTuber, but be a content creator on YouTube and just really put myself out there and just be a blessing to a bunch of other people. There is a thrill when you see someone that you don't know commenting on your video. You're like, ah!
I guess for me, it's mostly just with our friends. I'll get a call from one of my friends and she'll always be like, I just saw your video, it was so funny, It was the Wyatt, Tom Hanks is a Saint. She'll call me and be like, I was so funny, I was laughing, I couldn't stop, you and Myles are hilarious. I'm like, you know what, if that's all we get out of this, it's enough for me, honestly.
And last, we go over to Savannah, Georgia, where we visit Nick Mullins, the brain behind the YouTube channel 4 Eyes and Bow Ties.
Well, basically, I just saw a movie. I wrote movie reviews for a while, and when I realized that just didn't work, it just wasn't natural for me. I'm a talker, not a writer. I just kind of set up a camera and vlogged. I had never vlogged before when I did my first movie review, but I liked it so much I just kept on doing it. I wasn't like inspired to do movie reviews by someone. I had people I liked, Jeremy Johns. I liked his high energy and how fast and to the point his reviews were. But I wasn't particularly inspired by who, but more of just movies in general. I do movie reviews for small audiences, not despite. I like the fact that it's small, and it means I can have more interactions with people. I'd like it, of course, to grow a little more. You know, I'm at that point where it's just like, 5, 6 comments if I'm lucky. But I wanted to get it to a point where it's a little bit bigger, but I don't want it to be too big. I want to concentrate on being able to interact with the people in my audience. I don't do AdSense on my videos. I don't make money from them because I don't really want to. I think if I start making it for the money, then my movie reviews, I'm going to put them out more, but they're not going to be high quality. I'm not going to really care what I'm talking about. I want to have more people to interact with, to talk with, to get their thoughts on what I'm doing good, what I'm doing bad, if they liked that movie, if they didn't, that kind of thing. What do you think of your progress so far? Amazing. I have 120 subscribers. That's tiny, but to me that is so big. That's 120 people who are subscribed to see my videos every week or every 6 months, depending on how often I end up uploading.
Judging from what we've heard, movie review vlogging on YouTube has transcended into a very popular pastime, especially for our subjects. These guys, as well as thousands across the web, seem set on continuing to entertain and inform the world on the things they hate, but more importantly, the things they love about the big screen.